Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Miami Marlins and the New York Yankees. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, the guy to look out for is Brandon Phillips. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
At the plate, Victor Mesa, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Miami, the center fielder, number 7.
First delivery to him on the way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting second, the shortstop, Angel Vielma.
Stepping in, Angel Vielma. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in. First offering on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Mesa stands at second with no outs. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-1. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Nero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. Line out and deep down the left field line. But he just missed his extra bases. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. Particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hicks comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Frankie Cordero.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Frankie Cordero. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know, coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely.
Go Yanks.
Standing in now, Franz Reyes, and he popped him up. Torres onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Miami's out in front, 1-0. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Jordan Yamamoto, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, DJ.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
No balls and a strike to count. Torres, a 22-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. 0-1, here it comes.
Whoa, that's him.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Slap hard the opposite way, and this one bounds around against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
In now, David Rosario. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. LeMahieu on third. Torres stands at second. No outs. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Let's go, Yankees.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mesa ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. So striding in, Aaron Judge. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone. Judge, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the top half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in, Garrett Cooper. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Garrett Cooper.
You're nothing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. But this will be run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's Brandon Phillips. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Magneuris Sierra.
Coming to the plate now, Magneuris Sierra. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. First pitch on its way. Slap hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box, Nick Gordon. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Marlins leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, tied at 1. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
The catcher, Gary.
He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
1 strike.
Ripped down the first base line. To his left, Cooper. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play.
The third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1,
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Line to the right side. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
And it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Andujar at second. Gregorius at first. 1 gone. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The second for 1, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Count 1-0.
Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Digging in, Victor Mesa. He reached on a single in his first try.
The center fielder, Victor Mesa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Hicks is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Angel Vielma. He swings and grounds it to short. Gregorius is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now for the Marlins, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Up next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Alfaro stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A bouncer up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. Throw in the dirt for the good scoop at first, saves an error as this side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1. Stepping up now, Torres.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, number 25.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, shit.
Ready with the 0-1. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
In now, David Rosario, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Torres gets his lead at first, nobody out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2-2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Roll, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. None out, runners at first and second. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. First and second now, one man out.
Let's go, Yankees.
Turned on down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Long throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
The batter, the catcher, Gary.
Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Adrian Moore is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his third game so far this spring.
Number 20, Adrian Moore. This change for the Marlins. Now playing shortstop, number 1, Nick Gordon.
First offering on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Miguel Andujar now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Andujar can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit if he was able to keep his hands back.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for one. 3 innings complete. The Yankees are out in front 2-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frankie Cordero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Standing in, Franz Reyes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit back up the middle. Torres ranging up the middle, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Ready now for the Marlins. Garrett Cooper, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They still trail it here 2-1. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop,
Down the third baseline. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Aaron Hicks will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Phillips is there. A bare hand for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strike out there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Cordero makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Phillips. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Magneuris Sierra. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box now, Nick Gordon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Sierra, base runner at first with 1 out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Ready on 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Victor Mesa, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They're down 2-1. Now in the box, Torres. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Here we go.
High Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Ready for another shot now. David Rosario. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. One out, nobody on. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And he falls behind 0-2. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Let's go, New York.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Robbie Erlin is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Robbie.
Ready once again, Angel Vielma. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Pitch popped up. Rosario in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Come on, Yankees.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Frankie Cordero, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. One run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Masahiro Tanaka takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Offered and missed after the throw. Is not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Two out here and a runner at second. And now the runner's trying for third. Bounce towards the second baseman. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Gary.
Skied into straightaway right. Cordero has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Popped up. Cooper in foul ground. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now another 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The shortstop, Didi.
2 away now in the Yankees' sixth. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in, Garrett Cooper. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
So 1 away now for Brandon Phillips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a strike.
Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Into the box, Magneuris Sierra, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Mike Sosa makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring. The switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Fielder, Aaron.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot down the line in right, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Andrew McCutchen will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 26, Andrew McCutchen.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Bases are empty here. Nobody out. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Ellsbury, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
This is popped up. Vielma has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Delino DeShields will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 14, Delino DeShields.
Nope.
Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And this is swung on and bounced to Phillips at second base. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-1 Yanks.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Number 33 is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Nick Ahmed is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
Ahmed.
Leading off the inning, Nick Gordon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And all that gets him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue.
Throw it by him. Give it up, Marlins.
Come on, Yanks, let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Come on now, let's get a game right here.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
He's lucky to barely get back at first.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Standing in now, Angel Vilma. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
You're nothing.
Gordon, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit hard to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Digging in, Frankie Cordero. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Slap hard the opposite way, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. Score holds. It's 3-1. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Number 11, Brett.
Runs up and gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Wendell Rios will come on to pinch hit now 12, with a runner at first and nobody out.
Rios.
In there at the letters 0-1. Set with the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Matt Wieters will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. No balls and one strike. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Gardner stands at first with one out. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Fouled away.
I got it.
Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Miguel.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-1, here it is. A ball and two strikes now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. One left for the Yankees, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Brett Gardner will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 11.
Matt Wieters will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 34, Matt Wieters.
Chad Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Keon Broxton is into the ballgame as well as he takes over out in right.
Leading off for Miami, the left fielder, Brock.
First pitch on its way.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Line to the right side.
defensive change for the Yankees.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So coming to the plate, Garrett Cooper. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
So a runner at first now with one away, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Come on, Yankee.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. New York led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. James Paxton earns the victory on the mound. Jordan Yamamoto couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.